Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping tonight. Every now and then, weird and unexplainable videos spring up on the internet and spread as fast as wildfire. In today's video, we'll be looking at a bunch of those unexplainable videos that will definitely give you the chills. If this is your first time on this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on any of our future videos. But for now, it's time to dive into the strange. 2 strikes. We've all heard the good old statement that lightning doesn't strike twice. But in this CCTV footage, we see a victim identified as Casey Wagner getting struck twice by lightning in just a few seconds. The odds of a person getting struck by lightning are 1 in 960,000. However, the odds of being struck in your lifetime reduces to 1 in 12,000. But the odds of getting struck twice in the same place? 1 in 9 million. But then, all these odds are opposed by this one CCTV footage where we see Casey get hit by 2 bolts of lightning in just a few seconds. He was also surprisingly conscious throughout this ordeal. In fact, he could remember details of how it happened and what it felt like. According to him, and I quote, "I felt like my thumb was blown off. It didn't feel like it was on my hand." Apparently, the electricity had traveled through his body and eventually paralyzed him. A nurse found him after he started yelling for help. She helped keep him calm till paramedics arrived. Could this have been an act of God? There is definitely something amiss here. It shouldn't be possible based on science and the odds we spelled out earlier. What do you think could have caused this anomaly? Want to see a real-life vampire? Just stick around to the end of this video. It only gets stranger. We promise. The wall that wasn't there. It is almost impossible to talk about the strange and unexplainable without involving sightings of invisible things with visible effects. In this footage, we see a man moving like he's in a hurry when his movement is interrupted by what seems to be like a collision with a wall or signpost. But at that point where he looks like he has gone headfirst into an obstacle, there is absolutely nothing in sight. Even if this person was the greatest mime artist in the world, it couldn't have been so good. Plus, come on. Look at this guy. He is clearly in pain. There are a lot of ways to think about it that still won't exactly sound sane. Could it be that there are invisible walls around the earth that we do not know of? Or was there a car with cloaking technology in the area? Or maybe he offended the invisible man and got a sucker punch for it. We'll never actually know. This just looks like a scene taken straight out of a sci-fi movie. And just like those movies, there's no way to explain what happened here. Another invisible wall? We really can't get enough of the invisible, can we? In this next footage from somewhere in China, we can clearly see cars slamming into what seems like a wall and flying off the ground. Okay, like running into an invisible wall isn't enough, driving into something you cannot see? It could have been debatable if it happened to just one car, maybe some custom design for show-off or something. But it happened to different cars on the scene, and the magnitude of the result is somewhat relative to how fast the cars were going. So they definitely slammed into something. Just something we all cannot see or explain. It is really hard to even try and explain happenings like this. But what do you think could have been strong enough to send cars weighing between 1,000 to 3,000 pounds meters off the ground? Lawn aliens. A homeowner put security cameras to monitor his front lawn because someone had previously tried to steal something from his lawn. On the night this footage was recorded, he heard his dogs barking unusually. So he went to check the security monitors. That was when he saw these creatures about 3 feet tall walking in an awkward manner across his lawn. He then picked up a camcorder and started recording the screen. The footage is not HD clear, but it is clear that the figures in this video aren't human or any animals we know of. It even caught the attention of the TV show Fact or Faked, and they decided to investigate the matter. After investigating the different ways the video could have been faked, they indeed agreed that the video couldn't have been faked, but they didn't have the explanation as to what those creatures were or how the video came to be. And even scarier, there was another recording of a similar creature, eventually dubbed the Nightcrawler in Fresno a few years later. To date, there still hasn't been any explanation as to who or what this creature is. Vampire shopping. According to many of the mythologies out there, and of course Disney, there are a lot of ways to spot a vampire, whether it be their hatred for garlic or them hating the sunlight or that they do not have reflections. It's easy to spot a vampire. Well, this regular store's CCTV cam might have caught one. The video shows other people from about the same angle with reflections in the mirror, but when this one guy goes by, there is absolutely no reflection. And to top it all, he is dressed in all black from head to toe, which is the typical vampire look. Is it possible that this guy is a descendant of the great Dracula? Or is there an explanation as to why a person could have no reflection in the mirror? What do you think? Do you have theories or explanations that could explain these anomalies? Share with us in the comments section below. If you liked it, hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel and turn on post notification by hitting the bell so you can stay in touch with all our videos. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time!